regarding Tesla, wondering if you could address the new Tesla engine and thoughts. Well, great question. And they call it a motor. So what they've done, and I'll try to simplify this, and I'm not a mechanical engineer or anything else, but the old motors, electric motors and vacuum cleaners and hair dryers and stuff, they have kind of coiled winding motors. But what they've done with Tesla, they've created a hairpin motor, which means they get more magnetic density in the actual motor to run between positive and negative opposite magnetic fields. I'm probably getting out of my depth here. But per this, these are the little pins that you're looking at. And the Tesla believe they get 20 to 30% more power. So does Sandy Munro. They're also 20% lighter. They also use a lot less materials, and they can be built in a much smaller factory. In fact, the machine that builds these motors is actually very small in itself. And it also uses about 25% less rare earth, and they're moving to a goal of having 100% free of rare earth metals. In addition, this is the rare earths required currently. This is phase 1, and phase 2 with the hairpin will have no rare earth metals. And the reason that's important is rare earth, I think, is a consulting firm called Adamas Intelligence. They said EV motors on Earth use about 12% of a special type of magnet, which is why they have to mine so much rare earth. And Tesla accounts for 15 to 20% of that 12%. And if Tesla succeeds in removing rare earths from their motors, Adamas estimate that the global market for these magnets will fall by 3% of demand in the short term. And we already saw markets react for people that mine these rare earth metals. So hopefully Tesla can figure it out. They seem very confident they can, and they will no more mining of these special metals. And the reason that's important is many people believe there's a rare earth war. China control, supposedly, up to 95% of rare earth because they've been deploying factories and mines around the world. Not only do they have a lot in China, but also other places. And since 2011, the Chinese believed rare earth were a strategic resource, and they've been stockpiling them for a long time. And the US is a little bit behind in this regard. So that's the reason for the importance of not using rare earth metals and having alternatives. And so we don't have to mine the earth. And so we don't get into a war with our friends in China.